Hello, welcome to the Master Wing channel. Today we're looking at a Marvel fan favorite, Deadpool. This character was added to the recent Dice Throne Missions Kickstarter and is sold in retailers in its own separate box. By the end of this video, you should have a general understanding of Deadpool's status effects, overall strategy utilizing his attacks, and a few cards to look out for. Let's hop right into his leaflet so you can grab this character and start winning some Dice Throne games. Deadpool has a donut status effect, and they come in a variety of colors. Once you have a donut, you can spend it in your upkeep phase, roll a dice, and gain half the value as health. Also, his leaflet says that when gaining this token, you may choose to give it to any player, which might be really useful in a 2v2 game or a missions playthrough when your teammate may need some extra health. He also has Onomatopoeia. You can spend this token in your roll phase to change one of your dice to a 4 or a 5, but only if you say the onomatopoeia while doing so. We'll get into why you need to say something in a minute. This isn't an extremely powerful status effect, but you'll see in a second that it could prove useful as several of his attacks could use a 4 or a 5.
Yeah. Pew pew.
Finally, you've got RPS, the Rock, Paper, Scissors status effect. You can spend this token when attacking or being attacked. You play Rock, Paper, Scissors, and if you win, you either prevent 2 incoming damage or add 2 damage to your attack that counts as an attack modifier. Deadpool's kit comes with 3 cards if you prefer to draw randomly instead of using your hands, and you have to use the cards if you're playing against a non-human, such as a missions boss. Lastly, related to RPS is the Shoot card. You begin the game with the Shoot card active side face up, and if it stays on the active side while playing Rock, Paper, Scissors, your token adds 3 damage to your attack instead of 2. You can use this Shoot card if you lose a game of Rock, Paper, Scissors. You automatically win because the gun beats all. Then you flip the Shoot card to the inactive side and leave it there unless an attack or card lets you flip it back over. Just 3 status effects, but with Deadpool, that's all you need. Let's move on and look at some of Deadpool's attacks and general strategy. In my experience, I like to go for his Besmirched ability first. This attack will hopefully give you RPS or Onomatopoeia. The Onomatopoeia is crucial because Deadpool's bread and butter is his straights. His small straight does just as much or more damage as the large straight. You just don't get the RPS and the donut. And Onomatopoeia definitely helps you get that last 4 or 5 you need. If you can't get a straight, Besmirched, Donut Hole, Knife Fight, and Finger Guns are your backup. And speaking of backup, he has some amazing upgrades. Fiesta Dose ups your large straight to 10 damage along with a baker's dozen attack. Besmirched Dose gives you another ability literally entitled Fallback Ability. You can gain RPS with this one and use it to add on to 6 undefendable damage. And the craziest upgrade in my opinion is Knife Fight Dose because it adds Stabby Stabby to your player board. If you can roll 5 4s, you can deal 11 undefendable damage along with any Rock, Paper, Scissors token you use. That feels like another ultimate. With those upgrades in place, it's very hard to miss with Deadpool. I will say Deadpool has a reputation in the Marvel Universe for his quippy and crude banter, hardly taking any situation seriously. So in theme with his personality, you have to say pew pew while pointing finger guns in the air to gain 1 CP with finger guns. You gotta shout Taco Tuesday to add 1 damage to his taco truck small straight attack. You gotta announce your onomatopoeia token by saying the onomatopoeia.
Pew pew.
And if you're not feeling silly, the Deadpool kit actually comes with a curmudgeon token, which basically means you can get all the positive benefits from your attacks without saying stuff, but you have to keep the curmudgeon token on your board. You're pretty much a party pooper. Deadpool is also one of the few Marvel characters that speaks directly to the reader in a comic book or directly to the audience in a movie theater, breaking the fourth wall, so to speak, by telling you to just turn the page, or the writers couldn't think of anything clever to say here. He breaks that fourth wall, and that's exactly what his ultimate is called. If you were to roll 5 sixes, you can gain a positive status effect from a chosen player's leaflet, which is really unique in the dice throwing world right now, or gain a donut. You flip over your shoot card back to active, and by the way, 14 damage. We'll wrap up the video by highlighting a few cards that you probably want to look out for. During your main phase, his classic Chimichanga can snag any status effect on your leaflet. Additionally, your finger gun reload can help you flip your shoot card back over to active, essentially guaranteeing you'll win 2 rock, paper, scissors battles. And his buffet card. There's just something about eating donuts with Deadpool that makes him extra fun. He's also got a couple attack modifiers. He who smelt it dealt it. That should be played together to add a possible 7 damage to an attack with a combat point. And lastly, I like to keep these 2 instants in my back pocket. You play What's a Motopia instantly if you need that extra 4 or 5 on your dice roll, and just when your opponent thinks you don't have an RPS token, play Rochambeau to get that last second RPS token to negate or add some damage. All in all, if you're a Dice Throne or Deadpool fan, you won't be disappointed with this kit. Hit those taco truck straights with Onomatopoeia, play rock, paper, scissors against your friends, and eating donut tokens coupled with his mutant healing defensive ability, and you'll be racking up the damage while healing yourself. Let me know in the comments if there's something else you'd like to point out with this character, and consider subscribing to the channel to get a heads up when I post another Dice Throne video. Thanks for watching, and have a blessed day.